Stop spending weeks trying to design a large, intricate coloring book that never sells.
That was harsh.
I just stumbled upon a niche where simple actually sells better than complex. I'm going to show you a specific category of coloring books that is currently dominated by just a few sellers, making it the most perfect entry point for any KDP author who wants to see results without the burnout.
I've been seeing these books for about a year now, and it just didn't dawn on me that these are the only books that are like this. Someone got this niche, discovered it, created it, and it has just exploded. So we are going to get in early on this one and start making these books. Let me show you first. Okay, the large print, color, and frame is what these are called. The idea is that you have the book. It's very simple, very large pictures, and I'll show you those in a second. And the idea is that you tear them out and then you can frame them. But from what I've seen, no one's really framing them. I think the idea is people like that they can tear them out. We don't have to do that. Like, I understand, get it, we can't make a spiral book. That's fine, but we can still make a paperback that possibly will then be even a better deal for someone, hopefully maybe even cheaper than these, so someone will know that they're getting a better deal. Anyway, I digress. Let me dive into the data on this particular series. Over here, we only have 2,000 results when I typed in the large print, color, and frame. And let's go ahead and see how much these are making. Come here to my KDP Spy, and I'm going to click Start. So here it's going to search for the top books in this particular category. So I'm looking here, I'm going to stop right there, and I'm going to filter by estimated revenue. 23,000. Oh, this is we've seen this one, the mindfulness patterns. But the very next one here is this large print, calm, easy color and frame book. I want you to see a couple of things before we dive into this particular book. Over here, it is created by the same company. So look, New Seasons Publications, there's another one, So they found this niche and they just kept on churning out these books over and over again. They are dominating this market. And all of these were published in the last couple of year or so. Sorry if you can hear my cat outside. It's actually my son's cat, so that must mean he's coming home. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this one and let's dive in and see what it's all about. I think this is interesting. First of all, it only has 31 coloring pages. Now that means there's 62 or 4 or so because it's going to be a blank page on the back. It is spiral binding, which we can't do, but that's okay. That's not going to hinder us. Here it's got some great reviews, but let's dive in and see. First of all, let's look and see what the pictures are. Look at how simple these are. So simple, obviously no grayscale. Okay, this one covers the whole page. Remember someone in that other book said that they didn't like that it went into the spiral part. This does cover the whole page, while they don't all cover the page. Here's one with a simple bird. Some have text, some don't. And then they show color palette inspiration. I'm not going to add that to my book, but I want to show you some of these examples. Let's come in here to the reviews. Okay, it's actually a pretty thin book. Simple, but beautiful, nice, really big. Some of these you can see that's kind of a thin line. Some have thicker lines. And you can see down here, people are putting a paper behind it. It's kind of a standard now. I think people, if they don't put a paper in between them, then they could probably be a little surprised that it's going to bleed through. But even with the highest quality paper, these markers will bleed through. And here this one leaks through to the next page. Yeah, it does. Markers are pretty heavy. So it's kind of a standard now. Everyone should know. Look, that one leaked through pretty badly. But honestly, by now you should know to put a paper behind each one. Gorgeous. Love it. Let's make this book. So first of all, I need a bulk generator. Came here to Gemini and I told it what I needed. I needed images with a calming vibe, but I am going to be using a bulk coloring page generator. So I needed it to be very general and to create a variety of images. So I'm going to go ahead and take this. I'm not going to add that last sentence. I don't really think we need that. Okay. Now, the bulk generator I'm going to use is LitPal. Their link is down below. This is not a paid advertisement. They're not paying me to say this. I'm just an affiliate for them because I love them so much. Because so far, out of the couple of years I've been doing this, they are the most reliable bulk generator I have found. And they are a new site. So there are, I swear, every day when I log in, there are improvements. There's something new that they're doing and they're improving and they're so open to feedback. So far, it's a great company and I love the platform. Let me show you. So I'm going to go ahead and title this, let's see here, large print and frame. Okay. And here's my book description. And look what's new. They now have an AI prompt that will enhance it. So I'm going to click on that. Let's click on the title one and see what that does. See how that's going to improve. Okay. Ooh, I actually like that. Yes. Bold floral patterns. Oh, I'm not just going to have floral. I'm not just going to have animal. I'm going to do this one, but I'm going to take out the mandala. Okay, and then here, let's see what this prompt is going to change. I really like this description. I'm going to go ahead and accept it. Now here is where I pick the style that I want. I really like how when I hover over it, it shows the color of what it's going to look like. And actually, here's a tip. You can actually download the color version of each of these. So you can use it for your cover if you want. I'm going to choose realistic. Okay, there are other options in here. For here, you could choose, ooh, minimalist. That's nice. Whimsical is very thin. Simple and clean lines. I'm going to go ahead and choose realistic for this one. Okay, now I've actually already created this book. So I'm not going to generate all 40 or 50 pages. I would say, because I really am only going to have about 30 or so pages in this book, I would generate 40. And then when I did that, I would say there were maybe 3 or 4 that I didn't want to use and didn't really align. So for this one, I'm just going to keep it at 10. I am going to do an 8.5 by 11 because that seems to be what all of those other books are. So I want to be consistent with what is being purchased. Now, check out these options here. It's going to generate all of my KDP data for me. No need to go back to AI for it to generate the keywords and the description. It's going to do all of that for me here. And it's going to generate a cover. So I want to see what that's going to look like. So I'm going to click on that. Here I can customize. I'm going to leave the cover blank because, the cover title, because then it'll just put in the title that's already there. Leave blank for no subtitle. I'm going to go ahead and add my name there. And for my cover art, let's see here. I'm just taking that original description and leaving it in there. Butterflies, koi pond. Let's see what it makes. And I can always fix this later. I don't want it bold and easy style though. I want it, I love how it gives me an example so I know. No, let's do this one. Let's do the nature serenity and generate. Okay, I love the koi, love these butterflies. Now there were a couple that were a little too busy, so I'm not going to use those, but I think these are really nice. They're simple and they kind of reflect what I wanted. Down here at the bottom, oh, see that picture is gorgeous and it's probably exactly what I'd want for the cover. I'm just going to save that just in case. And here it generated all of my KDP metadata for me. Perfect. There's my keywords. I can copy them all. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Oh, let's see what it created for the cover. Okay, I do like this cover. I like how the colors, they're not all colored. Some are black and white and some aren't. I do like the cover, but I'm not crazy about the text. I could definitely edit it, but I'm actually just going to go ahead and jump on over to Canva to create my cover, and I'll show you what I did. But this is definitely making progress. So here is the book that I uploaded from after I took those Lit Pal pages, and I have a total here of 62 pages. So I've got about 30 images. All I did was import the picture and I make sure that it is centered and I make sure that the back of the page is blank because, you don't want something to bleed through. Now let's go ahead and talk about the cover.
Now, I have a standard cover template in Canva because most of the books that I make are 100 pages, or 50 coloring pages. So that's 100 pages plus two, one for the title page and one for the copyright page. So usually 102 pages. That's pretty standard for me. But this one has fewer. So I've got to go jump into the KDP cover calculator and just calculate a new cover for me. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to do paperback, black and white paper, left to right, measurement in inches, my trim size is 8.5 by 11, and total I've got 62 pages. I just click calculate dimensions, and then I can download the template. Now, I'm going to show you the bad cover I made and then the good cover that I made, because I want you to see how not everything is easy and it doesn't always go to plan from the very start. So I downloaded this picture, the koi picture, from LitPal that it had created for me. And I uploaded it here. Now, how did I get this? I went to File, Create a New Design. I went to Custom Size. And this is the custom size that I have for my horizontal pages. Now, I need to check, are these sizes correct for a 62-page book? So for this one, I need to make sure that horizontally it's 17.39. So I'm going to come here to resize, custom size. It's not, I need to do 17.39. The 11.25 stays the same. Okay, and I'm just going to resize this particular image. So now I know that I have this as my working doc, and everything that I need for the cover page I just put in here, make sure everything's lined up, make sure no important information goes into the red area, because that's your, the very far outside is the trim, the red is the safety zone, and we need to make sure that everything is within that safety zone or bleed area so it doesn't get cut off. So this was the first cover I made. Here is the cover I downloaded from LitPal, and I asked AI to remove half of the color for me. I wanted it to look like these books that have half colored and half not colored. So that's what it gave me. And it had this tan background. So like, okay, fine, I'll go ahead and I'll just do tan across the whole thing. And I came here and I chose a font over here from the text, and I thought, okay, I'm going to call it the Relaxing Collection, and I wanted a kind of a header title, so I made it green, and I copied and pasted these here on the back like we always do because we want people to see what the pictures are on the back. And I looked at this and it just bothered me. I looked at it and I'm like, this cover sucks. It's really bad. It just doesn't pop. It's not pretty. I don't like the colors it's used. They're not very modern. So, but let me show you what I did. So there's this for what I did for the cover, but I noticed that these other books, if you'll notice here, see how that butterfly kind of goes over that, and the dog's head kind of goes over, and the flower goes over, and I wanted that too. So that's why I copied this and I pasted it, kind of going over the green part. So I liked that, but overall I just did not like it. So I thought, okay, that's okay. I'm going to start fresh. So down here, I like this so much better. You can see it's still this layout, but I changed the font to be a little bit more modern, and I changed the color. I like the white. It's just so much cleaner. It looks much more modern. This is what people are looking for much more. But I still kept the same kind of layout of the color and then the black and white being on the right-hand side. So first I need to show you how all of this lines up with that template. Let's come in here and come to the template. I had lowered the transparency on it so that I could see what's lined up and what's not. Here it looks like the font is lined up, the picture is lined up. This looks like that picture actually goes a little bit too far to the right. You can see over here, it goes into the bleed zone, and over here, there's a lot of space. So I need to move that over. So I'm going to move this. I'm going to click that and scoot it over to right there.
And now let's see what that looks like. That's a lot better. You can see that that is centered. But now I'm going to lower the concentration, and I see here it still lines up, this half black and white and half colored. I still like how it kind of goes over the color, but not completely. You can still see relaxing collection. Looks good. Let's go ahead and download this. Remember, I'm going to download it as a PDF print because I want the highest quality possible for the cover. Make sure I only download the second page and make sure it's CMYK for print and download. For the inside manuscript part, I'm going to make sure that I download it. Now, you could do PDF print, honestly, because it's black and white and it's in the cover. I mean, it's on the inside of the book. I'm okay doing a PDF standard because it's not pixelated. The images are high enough quality. I'm going to do a PDF standard print and download. Now let's go ahead and jump on over here. I have my title, and I'm going to use the description that LitPal gave me. Click on that metadata. I'm going to copy this and put it in there. Let's go ahead and separate that out and do some bullet points. Just kind of add some separation here. Nice. Okay, I own the copyright. No bad material. And categories. So first of all, it's not a journal because it's a coloring book. It's not low content. I'm going to go ahead and select my categories. I'm going to put this in crafts and hobbies, coloring books for grown-ups. And this is where I can do a variety of things. I'm definitely going to do general. And I'm going to do mandala patterns. I can choose one more. Let's do flowers and landscapes and save. Now the keywords, I have LitPal to thank for that. I'm just going to copy, paste. Okay, I've added in all of the keywords and save and continue. Assign the ISBN, black and white interior, change my size to 8.5 by 11. I am uploading the PDF, so it does have a bleed. I actually want the cover to be kind of shiny. I think that'd be fun, so I'm going to keep it glossy. Now let's upload the inside of the book, which is the manuscript. Great, now let's do the cover. Okay, AI-generated content. Yes. No, the text, there's no text inside of there, so I'm going to do none. Images, many, no editing. LitPal, no translation. And now always launch the previewer. Okay, okay, I'm so glad that I changed this image over a little bit farther to the left because if it had been over to the right, I would have had to redo it. So I'm glad I noticed that. Let's see here. That looked great. For the inside, I just copied and pasted what was on the cover and put it in black and white. Okay, the copyright. Now the copyright, I just asked Gemini to create the copyright for me. So that was really easy. And then here are the pictures. Some simple, some more complicated. Okay, and approve. Now let's go ahead and talk about price. These other books are priced anywhere from $6 to $9.98. Let's see here. If I did $7.98, my royalty would be $1.15. I think that looks pretty good, but let's see what it would look like at $6.98. 65 cents. I think I'm going to start at $7 with that $1.15 royalty, and then we'll go from there. If it doesn't sell within a month or so and all the promotions that I do, then I would definitely drop it down $1. So let me know if you have any questions. I hope that helps.